In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Washington State Cougars and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. The Dukes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeps it, looking for room. Now the toss. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the draw. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Keep it on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Kick is in the air. He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Calls his own number. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Left side is Keller. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. Runs through the tackle. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's
a running room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Powers through the defender. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Working the ground game. Got the 1st down. There's a crease. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They're going to ride this running back. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out wide right, it's Freeman. Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Shakes off the defender. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summaries. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Quarterback will keep it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. On the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
And the Dukes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Misses badly on that one.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Now on the move. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's changing the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't work the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job break.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Keeping his eyes downfield. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. There he goes. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. A run for the quarterback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Washington State looking to convert this fourth down. The play fake. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Extending the play. He turns it loose to the left. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give to the left side. Pass to 6. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 4 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Fighting Irish, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Making the adjustment. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
And the Dukes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to establish the run. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Keller. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And I like it. Third down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a first and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
The Dukes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. On the move. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my goal.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. On the return, it's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll run it. Uh-oh, look out. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. He now has 108 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And the Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. On the move. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. From deep, it's Hawkins. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Quick handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Washington State lines up quickly. Off play action. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the 4th quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Second down, going to throw it. On the move. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the tackle.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. This is a designed run. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
And the Cougars want to crank the tempo. Trying to pound it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Washington State!
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking for the edge. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. That's how you take advantage of great starting field position, moving it 27 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
The Dukes enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. Give to the running back. Maybe a crease. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Love the play call on the RPO. And you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.